Hello and welcome to Home with the Hudsons. Today, we will be spending the day with my family and I as we paint the ceiling in our kitchen. In a couple of weeks, we are finally getting some cabinets in the kitchen, and the kitchen will feel more like a kitchen. So we are doing everything we can to prepare for that in the meantime. So I'm taking you along with us on that painting journey as we kind of mix together the things we have to do for the day while spending quality time together and figuring out how to sprinkle that into an everyday so that every day feels happy and special, and it just really helps us want to be together. So my husband and I divided the tasks as best as we can to get everything done. A lot of the painting we tried to do during my son's nap time, but even after he woke up, we continued to do what we needed to do. So I focused a lot on the edges and detail work with the smaller brush, and my husband did the actual rolling for the most part. And that's how we divided the painting. And you'll see today we divided pretty much all of the tasks we had to do for the day so that I was working on one part and he was working on another to make the most efficiency of our time and be able to spend that time together. We just tried to have fun with it and make the most of this monotonous task with having to move the ladder over and over again, get down with the ladder, get back up to paint a corner, and my husband having to crane his neck like that to make sure he's getting all of the ceiling. Painting a ceiling is not necessarily fun, but it has to be done. So we played some music at some points, just tried to make each other laugh to get through it. When the painting was done, we tried to take advantage of the room being emptier to figure out what we could put other places, such as in the attic or outside, and we also did some cleaning while there was no table in our way. I did a lot of the vacuuming while my husband did more of the moving things around, stacking boxes, wiping things down, those kinds of chores. So again, we were able to divide the cleaning task evenly where we could help each other and spend time together. Finally, we were able to set the kitchen back up with our kitchen table so that we could get dinner ready. And I must say, just a little bit of paint we put on helps the kitchen already feel a lot better and more like what we want our kitchen to feel like. The last thing we did this day was prepare for dinner. I set the table with a candle, which my son just wanted to blow out, so it really didn't last very long, but it was nice for a little bit. And the flowers that my husband and son had gotten me earlier in the day, and my husband made steaks. So even on, a random Saturday where we're doing a bunch of manual labor tasks, we can still make it special with a nice dinner. My job in the dinner prep was to make the salad. So as you can see, we divided dinner as best we could too. My husband is definitely better at making the steaks, so he takes charge there. Try to play to your strengths. The meal was lovely as always, and we also found some time while things were just cooking to dance together in the kitchen. Even though it's unfinished, this is still our home, and we like to make it feel like a home by spending time together and reminding each other that we are important to each other. And that was our day. A lot of working together, figuring out who is good at what to get all of our tasks done, while sprinkling in some playfulness and laughter and quality time. I hope this has inspired you, especially as Valentine's Day is coming up, that celebrating each other and celebrating your relationship doesn't have to be super complicated and fancy. It's really in the everyday little things and the ways that you show up for each other every day that makes a relationship or a marriage, and the love that emulates from that marriage is really what makes the house a home. So pour yourself into that relationship, and you and your spouse and your kids will be all the better for it. Thank you for joining us here at Home with the Hudsons, and please continue to join us next time as we go over even more ways to make your house a home, including some kitchen renovation videos, so stay tuned.